planner friends. I am back. I know it's been a very long time since you guys have seen me on YouTube, but I am back because I realized that during my absence I had not even done a quarter, quarter flip. I only did a first quarter flip, and then I just like completely fell off. Which I know is because I just wasn't into filming, and filming was not bringing me joy. It was a little bit more stressful, so I just kind of stepped away from the filming side. I'm not saying that I still don't know if I plan on coming back. Every time I think about sitting down, I feel like I get a little bit of anxiety because I feel like filming puts pressure on me to really make sure that like it comes out right, and then I'm worried about the filming aspects of it itself, as far as like my camera records about 30 minutes of footage at a time, and then it stops, and so then I have to make sure I'm watching that. And so I know it seems like it's probably like a little thing, but it really was stressing me out, so I let it go. So I do still post my spreads on Instagram. If you follow me, then you do see my spreads on Instagram. But I felt like I wanted to do a video just to kind of go through some of the spreads, talk about some of the pieces or like areas that I liked. Especially since we're coming to the end of 2022. And to kind of talk about what 2023 is going to look like planner-wise for me. So let's just get started. All right, so this right here, first off, this kit was amazing. This is by Two Little Bees, and when I say this is literally one of my favorite spreads, I love these florals. I've seen them used before in other kits, but I really love these florals. They are gorgeous. And the way that Maria did this kit was just beautiful. It was so beautiful. And honestly, if she were to re-release this kit next year, I would probably buy it again. Now, granted, I have never, ever purchased a kit twice. But this might be a kit that I would purchase again because it's just, it is amazing. And I feel like, not trying to toot my horn, but I feel like I did this kit some justice. I felt proud of my spread. So the first thing that I felt really proud about was my date covers. These are one of my top fave date covers, and I feel like they were a hit when everybody saw them. A lot of people commented on them, so I love my date covers. I really like my sidebar in this one. My sidebars kind of tend to have a little bit more white space in them. Sometimes that bothers me, sometimes it's okay. Like this one, it came out, I like the way it came out. Something that I do like in this spread that I want to mention is these little gold cutout rectangles came on a freebie from Maria from Two Little Bees, and I love that. I really wish maybe somebody might come out with these cutouts, because it it was really cute doing this kind of shadow box here, and then that on top, the kind of shadow box on top. I really like that. So planner shops, just think about it. Think about making some cutout box trims, I guess you might call them. I'm not really sure what you call it, but yeah, this is definitely one of my most favorite spreads. Yeah, I really love this one, and like I said, if she were to bring it back, I would definitely go back and get another one of these. Moving on to, this is the week of Easter, so I really was trying to, use things out of my collection. So this was a Nikki Plus 3 kit that I had in my collection. And I felt like the blues in it, I felt like it could go for Easter, and I think it worked perfectly. I pulled in, I had a doll from Mary Me Bell, so I pulled that in, and then, just added some other, like, bunny elements, butterflies, different things, and I like the way this one turned out. This was my first time using the torn paper, and of course, this is torn paper that I made myself using torn paper. I don't know, what is this called? I can't think of what this is called. But anyway, I literally took, this is the packaging. White Deer Stationery uses this packaging, and so I just tore it and used it with some two-sided tape and made that work. And I really like the way that turned out. I feel like this was kind of my start for doing torn paper, because I hadn't really purchased journaling kits up until then with torn paper. So I saw someone use torn paper from a journaling kit, and then I was like, well, I'm going to do my own because I don't have any, and I like the way it came out. Really did. This is also my brother's birthday this week, so yeah. Very, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but anyway, I like the way, I really do like the way this came out. I do. Okay, so moving on, because I'm trying to, get through this. We're starting in April, so we got a ways to go. This is my wedding anniversary kit, and okay, so first off, the kit is from My Spoiled Planner. It was her New Year's kit for last year, but the vibes of it made me feel like I could use it for my wedding anniversary kit, which was fine, but I'm gonna be honest, I would have liked the color saturation to be a little deeper, and then I just don't feel like I executed this very well. I do love the little scene area that I did, like right here. Love that. I kind of did it again over on this side, so I do like those elements, but yeah, this was not my favorite. I will say that. I don't like the sidebar. I don't know. I was not too happy with this one. So next year, I have an idea of the kit that I want for next year, and I'm going to hopefully, come up with something that I am more satisfied with. All right, moving on. This is the last week of April. This is another older kit that I purchased from the Pretty Pink Co. And what made me purchase this kit is literally this box. I loved this window scene box with the clouds outside. That was such a beautiful box. And so that was literally like why I purchased this kit. It's so soft. I loved it with the silver. I felt the silver was so beautiful. And I really loved the way it came out. This doll from Glowmont and Coco, she really matched perfectly. Almost like the florals almost are an exact match on her. But yeah, I really love the way that this kit turned out. It was just very light and feminine and pretty. I don't really know what else to say. I just like it. It came out really great, especially since this is an older format. We weren't like really in the journaling era, I feel like, yet, but we were using like a lot of the fancy boxes and layering boxes on top of each other. So I did do that in here, and I do like, the way that came out. So yeah, we had a planner meetup this weekend, so that was real cute, like that. And then we had a date night that same day. So yeah, real nice. Okay, moving on. I guess we're getting into May. So this first spread in May is my Mother's Day spread. Once again, this is an older kit. This is from Miss and Meow. I used some more of that torn paper again here. And let's see, what was unique about this spread is that, so this, this doll from Paper Doll Co., Paper Dolls Co., she was, I want to say she was blue. And, you know, blue does not match this kit. So I took a marker, just like a kind of like a Tombow marker, basically. And I colored it in. And then I also used cut out some washi and put the washi on her. So that changed her color so that she matched more with my spread. And, you know, it worked perfectly for me. So this, like I said, this was my Mother's Day kit. It turned out okay. You know, you know, I don't even know what to say. It's okay. Like it didn't make me be like, oh my God, I just love this, you know, kind of thing. But it was okay. And this is the week that I started my daughter's kindergarten registration because that was, you know, coming around. So, yeah. So, yeah, you know, I did like the way that I did Mother's Day right here. I felt like this was cute. I mean, it's simple, but I felt like it was cute. All right, anyway, let me go on. Okay, so moving on. This is a collab that I did with Joya from Just Joya. And this was the Letters to Apollo Advent Kit from 2021. So we collabed and both of us used this kit for this week. And this is actually one of the last maybe Plan With Me's that I have up, I think. So you can actually see this one. You know, if you want to see it, it is up on my channel. So something that I really liked in this one was using these Starburst. I don't know why, but I really liked those. I do. I liked how that came out. This week was kind of, it was, you know, I had a couple things going on. So it was Tiff's birthday, so we went out and we just kind of had like a day date for the girls. Because we went a couple places that day. And then I had aerial yoga, did aerial yoga for the first time on Saturday. And one of my friends, she was getting certified as a yoga instructor. So she did a aerial yoga class. So that was really cool. And then on Sunday, me and my husband went to a Braves game. And, whew, Jesus, y'all, it was hot. It was May and it was hot. And I was drinking alcohol, and I think that just made, like, it sucked all of the life out of me. When I got home, I just was dead. I think both of us just, like, went straight out to sleep. But this was a very pretty kit. Very soft. Love the butterflies. I really loved this kit from her Advent. She did a really good job. And her last year's Advent, I really think is what convinced me to get her Advent this year. And I will say that no complaints. Like, I'm just as happy with it this year. All right, moving on. So this is a kit from My Spoiled Planner. I was on her PR team. She doesn't have a PR team anymore, but I still love her shop. And I still shop with her kit. I have a winter kit that I'm really excited to use. But this was like, it didn't have like bees in the kit, but it was like a spring floral kit. And so I just took the bees and, you know, kind of ran with the bee idea. So one of my favorite elements of this kit is the bottom washi. So My Spoiled Planner, basically in every kit, she does a cutout floral washi. And so what I did is I took the fences from Sadie Stickers and just layered those in behind them to make it look like, you know, there was a fence back there with the bees and the butterflies coming out. And I love that. This was, yeah, I really like this, how that came out. Now up here, The date covers, not so much. Not really my favorite. I was trying something different, trying to do like the florals at the bottom. And hey, I tried it. Did it work? No, but I tried it. So, but anyway, that, I really liked this kit and how it turned out. Very cute. And yeah, I started doing some middle sidebars like Shanice, and I haven't done one in a really long time. But sometimes I will say what makes me use a middle sidebar a lot of times is it depends on my doll. So as you can see, this doll right here, the way her dress flows, it's gonna go out into the what is this? What is this? Okay, it's gonna go right out into here. I can't think of the name of this, but in this area, okay? So if I were to put her over here in the traditional sidebar area, she would either overlap into my Monday column, or I would have to kind of, cut. Sometimes, you might have to cut something off. And I didn't want to do that. So that is usually what helps me to determine if I'm going to put it in the middle, because I don't like cutting my dolls. Like some people don't care, but I do. I don't like cutting my dolls, so I will throw them in the middle if that's going to keep me from cutting it. So yeah. All right, moving on. This is a kit from Mintu Studio. I was PRing for Mintu as well, but she is currently closed. I hope that she will be back next year, because she has some really amazing kits. And this kit I picked up actually the last year, but she did bring it back this year. I love the vibes of this. The florals were beautiful. It was like perfect for the summer. What is this? Is this okay? So this is May. May. So I used this for May. The top, like, I was just going for something simple. So that's what I did. And then my focus was actually my sidebar here, where I didn't use a doll this time, but I took so Shantae Plans and Sadie Stickers had a collab, and so basically what I did is I took all of these from out of that collab, those frame boxes, cut out frame boxes, and just put, cut. I had to cut them to do this little pattern, grid, something, whatever I want to call it. This was, it was kind of painstaking, because once I put all those down, then I realized, ooh, I want a floral back there. So then I had to try to lift that up and, make sure it didn't, it was just, but anyway, I love the way it came out. This was definitely something different, because I had these large month scripts, and the purpose why I bought them was originally to use in my monthlies, but since I'm not doing monthlies, that just went to kaput. So I saw Jess from Lustrous Plans use the large size over here, and I was like, I'm gonna try that, and I do like the way it came out. This is also the week of the unfortunate Texas school shooting. That was very, very sad. And then my daughter graduated from preschool this week as well. What was this? Oh, this was why can't I think? This was Memorial Day weekend. That's what this is. This is Memorial Day weekend. And I'm glad I used this kit for that. And then some friends of ours had a baby shower, and I watched, I don't know if I finished The Witcher, but I watched The Witcher, and I'm waiting for it to come back because I really liked it. All right, moving on. Coming into June, so this is, Memorial Day. This kit is from My Spoiled Planner as well. This was her Daisy kit, which she reformatted. This is the old format, though. So these are the Shantae Plans hanging boxes. I don't remember what she called them, but that was a collab with Sadie Stickers as well. So I used those for my date covers. Loved how that came out. This doll from Paper Dolls Co. Love this. I love her. She's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love how it came out. And this is another attempt at doing torn paper. So this was a box, and I just cut it in half to make my torn paper because, you know, this was an older kit. It didn't have torn paper. And I like the way that came out. And then these dandelion elements from Sadie Stickers. Love the way that came out as well. So very happy. Like I said, this year was I really wanted to focus on using up some of the stuff in my stash. So the kits that you see, a lot of these are older kits, but I tried to, you know, just pull in elements to make it work for currently. All right, moving on. This was a PR team collab from My Spoiled Planner as well. So this was her peach kit. And these are some of my favorites date covers. I love the way these came out. Just amazing. And I love the way this kit came out, actually. It's one of the few kits, because I typically have some white space in my planner, but this is one of the few that has, you know, I put a lot of foil in there in this one. I love how I did the butterflies at the bottom, like they're coming up out of the florals. So I really, really like this kit. I did. And then instead of using headers, I used the florals as a header. This one came out really, really nice. I was proud of this one. And we went and saw Jurassic World 3 because I love the whole like Jurassic Park series, and that was the finale of it all. I will definitely say that I was somewhat let down. I still liked it, but you know, I felt like it could have been a little more to it, something, you know, since they brought everyone together, but I'll still rewatch it. Okay, this is a House of Stickers kit, and I was on her PR team as well. Her shop is still open, but she has not released anything new in a while. I know that she was gonna be like trying to bring some new things to the shop, but I'm not really sure what's going on right now with her shop. So this was her Give Me Sugar kit, and I love how I did these date covers up here. I took some florals from Letters to Apollo. I think she did it like a $2 Tuesday. And I took those and made that, you know, matched them up with this. Like the way these came out. Sure do. This is when I bought my new phone, because my phone broke, so I went and bought a new phone. I didn't realize that was back in June. Oh well, okay. All right, moving on. Juneteenth spread. Ooh, yes. So my Juneteenth spread. This is a kit from what's her name? What is her name? Rose Shadow Collection. So love how this came out. This kit was definitely because this format from her, she doesn't offer a lot in her format. I'll say not for my planning style, at least. So I really had to dig into my collection to figure out how I was going to make this work. So I have this grid washi that I tore, and then I used these came off of a Gold Mining Cocoa like daily sheet, so I used those, which I like how that came out. You know, put those up there. This was part of that daily sheet as well, that sticker right there. And then I did the grid washi again down here, but I layered in this foil to make it, you know, look like it came on the washi. I want to say I got that from Shanice from Planners and Tacos. And then these affirmations came from, I really don't want to be wrong, but I think they came from TaylorMade Plans. I think. I'm pretty sure they came from her. And so I really liked those affirmations. They were for, I want to say, Black History Month. And so I thought they were perfect to add in with this spread. And Rose Shadow Collection just released a new sticker book that I'm really considering getting and using for, because she has 2 sets of full boxes. So I'm thinking of using one for Black History and one for Juneteenth for next year. But yeah, I really loved this Juneteenth spread. It was beautiful. I will definitely say that Lena from Rose Shadow Collection, she did a great job with creating this kit. And moving forward to July. Ooh, let's get into it, because this is my birthday month. Okay, so July is my birthday month. And this kit right here is a Two Little Bees kit. This is literally the first Two Little Bees kit that I ever purchased. And I held on to it for a really long time. And I was like, I love sunflowers. I'm going to use this for, part of my birthday month. And I love the way it came out. I really, really do. This doll is from Glammarks. She has she doesn't do, let me rephrase that. She has a shop where she does digital artwork. And so she draws these dolls. And sometimes you will see them in people's shops to sell. But I actually have her monthly subscription. So I get 5 dolls each month. And then I can just print them off and use them myself. I want to say it's $12, I think, a month. And you get, like I said, you get 5 dolls, which I think is a great deal. And then, you can, if you do digital planning, you can use them in your digital planner. I can print them off, as many times as I need to. Right, so they are yours to use for personal use, not for commercial use. There is a business one that you can do if you're interested in that. But I love the way this came out. This is literally one of my favorite things. I got the inspiration from Danny with the planning. I just cut out that Missing Meow box, put the fence there, and then layered in, the swatch and the Hello July. So yeah, I really liked how this came out. Loved this one very much. And then this week was the week that I made it to 2,000 followers on IG. So yeah, that was cool. So love this kit. And moving on to, this is the why can't I get my words? This is 4th of July. So this was the kit I used for 4th of July. It is actually a older kit from Sadie Stickers, and I just purchased some matching floral items from Vanilla Paper Co. and then just made it work. And I like the way it came out. I don't think I had used silver in a really long time, so it was very refreshing to use silver, and I like the way this turned out. So it was I don't know what else to say about it. I like the way it came out. I do like my sidebar. I will say that. I really liked how my sidebar came out. Okay, anyway, moving on. So, the next week is another Sadie Stickers kit, and I had something else in my lineup, but due to a change of events, We got COVID this week, and so we were quarantining all this week. So I had to find something that fit being in the house, and this was the Sadie Stickers Advent Kit, which is funny because I promise you I had no intention of using this kit at all. I did not like it when I got it in the Advent, and I was like, I doubt that I'll ever use it, but I said I would keep it, just in case, because I paid for it with my money. So I was like, all right, I will keep it, I'll see. And lo and behold, look, this is literally one of my favorite spreads. I did add and create my own floral sheet because the Advent came with like one little sheet of florals. So I did add my own florals in. I found the florals and made some. Of course, the tone is not exact to the way she did it in the kit, but it's fine. I was not mad at it. I really love actually the way this kit turned out. This is another doll from Glammarks that I purchased from off of her website because I was like, I kept looking through my stash and I was like, I don't have anything that's kind of like a relaxing, kind of vibe. And when I saw her, I was like, she's perfect. She's just perfect. So, anyway, this week started out with my daughter having pink eye, and we went to the doctor to address the pink eye, but because she also had a cough, I said, you know what, let's just go ahead and wait. No, hold on. Did she have a fever too? Yep, she started having a fever. She had a fever and she had the pink eye. And so we went to the doctor. We did the COVID test, come back the next day, and she's positive. So, after she became positive, then myself and my husband started to get symptoms. So I'm fairly sure that she got it from daycare. But the rest of this week was just quarantining. And I'm actually confused. Maybe because I did plan this a long time after this week occurred. And I'm looking at this where I wrote annual merit increase, but I don't know why I wrote it on this week because I got my annual merit increase on my birthday week because it was Friday and I was freaking pissed when I saw what it was. So, I might have just confused all of that because my birthday week, I was at home as well because my daughter was sick again. So, this was like, what is this, the second week of July when we got COVID? And then the last week of July, it's like her symptoms came back. So the fever, all of the congestion, having to do breathing treatments, all of that came back about 2 weeks later. And so we had to go through doctor's appointments again. And you'll see that in a second. But yeah, this, I really like the way this came out. And then I did this little kind of scene with the birds and the rays of the sun, and then the trees, just showing how I sat out on my porch and had coffee that morning. So I really liked the way this came out. This was a very pretty spread for a very sucky week. All right, so moving on. This is also an older kit from, I don't even know if this was 2021. This might have been 2020. This might have been a 2020 kit. But it's called Pause and Reset from Letters to Apollo. And the reason why I never used it was because I didn't have florals for it. And then, amazingly, Alicia from Sadie Stickers released these florals. And they were such a close match that I bought them. And I was like, yeah. I said, well, now I can use it. So this was, following week, I went back to work. I will say that I recovered from COVID very quickly. I am vaccinated and I also have a booster. So I do believe that that did help me to recover. I did a lot of nasal rinses that helped to get all that stuff out of my nose. Like, Lord Jesus. Because not being able to breathe was what the worst thing in the world. So, yeah. This was just getting back to work, and this was actually I've never had this happen, but I started noticing that like my whole face and teeth, it hurt to chew. I couldn't chew or anything, and so that's when I did the nasal rinse. And then I scheduled me an appointment. And they were like, yeah, those are starting to be the symptoms for COVID, and all the congestion and stuff will cause your face to hurt and your teeth hurt. I've never had that happen in my life, guys, but yeah, it was ugh. And then this was actually the last day for London to be at daycare, because the next week was my birthday week when she was going to gymnastics camp. So that was her last she came back to daycare like that Thursday and Friday, and then that was it. She was able to say goodbye to all of her friends, so I was glad about that since she missed, all of school the week before. All right, moving on to my birthday week. So my birthday week, this kit is from Miss and Meow This was from the previous year when she did this kit. This was the previous year when she released. So 2020, she released the kit. Wait, no. Sorry. 2021, she released the kit, and I used it this year. Okay. Makes sense. All right. So I had these, like, cut... halves. I don't want to call them halves because they're not halves. What are they? But anyway, these little floral wreath half things, because my words, every time I get on here and start filming, I can't remember words. But anyway, so I use those for my date covers to, do my own little thing with date covers. And I have a doll here from Gold Mine and Coco. I thought the coloring of her was very perfect. The wine glass, like, that's just me. That's all me. So anyway, this was my birthday week. And right as I, started to have my days off, my baby's fever came back. And so I literally was stuck at home for my birthday because she was sick again. So yeah, my birthday this year was uneventful, but I did get my favorite sea salt toffee cookies from Crumbles, so that was amazing. But yeah, this is my birthday week. I do like the way it turned out. It's cute. All right. Whew. Okay, so that was July. We got all the way to July. So I'm thinking I'm gonna stop here, and I'm gonna do the third quarter in a different video, because this video is gonna be really long. So I'll start with August and do August, September, October. No, that's not right. October, November, December is a quarter. Oh, July. Okay. All right. Well, whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna start with August and do that in a separate video. So that is the end of my third quarter flip. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Dang, I said I was gonna talk about next year. Okay, look for next year's information in the next video.